Hey everyone, welcome to another American Rifleman Gun of the Week video, and this time we have a modernized American lever action to take to the range. Meet the Smith & Wesson Model 1854. Let's face it, lever action rifles are just darn cool. So why doesn't every brand make one? Well, it's not that easy. Just look at the origin story behind Smith & Wesson. Horace Smith and Daniel Wesson initially started out by trying to make a lever action design way back in 1854. That design didn't pan out, so the two men joined together to make handguns under the Smith & Wesson brand. All these years later, Smith & Wesson has maintained a hard focus primarily on handguns. In 2024, Smith & Wesson shocked the industry with a radically new product well outside its usual product lines. This new gun wasn't a revolver or a semi-automatic pistol caliber carbine, or a rendition of America's rifle. Smith & Wesson's newest blueprint pays homage to the past in the form of a lever-action repeater. The Model 1854 lever-action rifle bears that classic action with an underlever and tube-type magazine, much like the cowboy guns of yesteryear, and it comes chambered for classic pistol cartridges such as 44 mag and 45 Colt. Smith & Wesson unleashed its stable of 1854s in multiple configurations too. Whether there's a need for a stainless steel with polymer furniture or something more traditional like walnut and darkened steel, Smith & Wesson now has it. A third and more illustrious limited version was also introduced sporting high-grade walnut furniture and a polished black PVD finish. As for the stainless steel version you see here, let's dive into its details. Starting at the receiver, it is forged and made from 416 grade stainless steel. A large ejection port is found on the right side just above the side loading gate. A push-button safety nests at the rear just below the hammer. And the receiver comes fitted with a 410 grade stainless steel barrel measuring 19.25 inches that is also left in the white and threaded 11/16 by 24 TPI. A flat-sided thread protector ships with the gun but is easily removed and replaced with a suppressor or muzzle brake. Atop the barreled action is a brass bead sight mounted on a post near the muzzle. At the rear is a section of Picatinny rail for optics and an adjustable ghost ring rear aperture. Both units are made by XS sights, and right out of the box, the Model 1854 is range ready. Though, from our testing, a magnified optic is sure to produce the best accuracy from the platform. Smith & Wesson did something quite interesting when it comes to the 1854's tubular magazine. It is removable with a simple twist of the knurled end. It also holds 9 rounds of 44 mag or 44 special, and with one in the chamber, you get a total of 10 rounds on board the 1854. As for the stock on this version, it is injection molded polymer. It is well crafted to meet the needs of most shooters and has a few modern trimmings worth noting. First and foremost is the inclusion of the metal-backed M-Lok sections along the fore-end. There's also a stainless steel fore-end cap, which includes a sling attachment point. The opposite end of the gun contains a nice and squishy recoil pad and a sling stud in the buttstock for traditional swivels. We took the Smith & Wesson Model 1854 to the range with a mix of ammunition, all of which performed flawlessly. Our testers found great accuracy potential from the gun too, which is likely due to its heavy profile barrel. We find the inclusion of the flat face trigger and M-Lok slots lend to the gun's modern appeal, and its large loop lever and iron sights are handy additions. Plus, the 1854 is threaded for a suppressor. As time marches on, we hope success with Smith & Wesson's Model 1854, and maybe we'll see versions chambered for the classic 4570, or fully tricked out tactical versions of this modern lever-action rifle. For more information on the Model 1854 series of lever actions, visit smith-wesson.com and keep your browser tuned to AmericanRifleman.org for more on guns and gear.